So we're doing follow-ups on education.
Let's go.
So I can move into my office right now, but the internet doesn't work until Friday. So I might as well just wait until Friday. I reckon. Yeah, skis. Did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you when you started to call me keys? I really I cringed, and then I never had the guts to tell you properly. I hate it. Yeah, I just thought I'd pause. I was trying to think of an answer if I'm allowed, if to fucking think before I speak. Fuck me. Everyone's like, Charles, you should think before you speak, and then when I do it, they're like, "Are you there? Hello." Fucking knock knock. I'm like, trying to do what you're telling me, motherfuckers. It's only a quick one. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was hoping you might be able to give me a hand moving offices. Okay, so I can move in from tomorrow. I can start moving things in from today. I can move in a lot more stuff from tomorrow. I can move in from today. They keep saying tomorrow, but the internet's a problem. The internet's not going to be done until 12 o'clock on Friday. So I'm very cautious of when to move my stuff because the problem is if I move all like the desk's already over there, it's across the street. It's back in Temple. Yeah, back in the other place. But the problem is, um, I can move all my shit over there right now, but then I can use okay, so I can use my phone system on my 4G, and the internet is not on until 12 o'clock on Friday. So I'm a bit like unsure what to do. So I'm thinking, I hate it when you call me mate. Yeah, go on. Hello, hello. Are you in a bath, Lewis? What the fuck's going on? Hello, Lewis is in the bath. We were FaceTiming each other. What the fuck? This is really awkward. Nothing, nothing. Oh, yeah, I just told Stacey that you were in the bath and we were FaceTiming each other. Is that a problem? I just want to be honest. I just had a full-on conversation with her, mate. Yeah, because basically you said mate, and I was like, I hate the way you call me mate, and then you disappeared, and I thought you were doing what I was doing earlier, and then she came on, and I was like, Lewis, you sound like you're in a bath, and then nothing happened, and I stayed on the phone. I was going to hang up, and then she went, Charles, I think it's connected to the car phone. I went, Lou, are you still in the bath? Oh, sorry, Steve. Lewis was FaceTiming in the bath. Mate, get out the bath quick, bro. When she comes in, pretend to dry your hair. Like, get a towel on your head and just pretend to dry your hair. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just come out dripping wet, like, oh, what's happening? Because she thinks we're joking, innit? We think jokes to the extreme, bro. um, so what time Friday? Yeah, so I think they're going to give me keys today, and then I'm tempted, obviously, to move everything in or whatever, but I think I'm just going to chill because my whole setup is done for calls like until 3, and then I do a school run. I get back at 4:30, and then I do a couple of hours on the phones, and I finish up at 6. But what I could do is maybe I could just move some stuff over later, like stuff I don't really need. Do you know what I mean? Just a little run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff that I'm not really needing. Like then the kids, if they come in tonight or tomorrow, well, tonight they'll be fine, but until 6:30. But even at mate, I'm thinking just do one quick run, like pull up the car, put up the boot, chuck in a few monitors, chuck in like you said the Xbox, a 32-inch monitor, and everything like that. Like stuff I'm not I don't need for calls because the whiteboards are moving on Monday. They said Monday the whiteboards, so I need to move everything out the whiteboards. I don't need to move any cupboards. I just need to move the stuff inside the cupboard. So, for example, my whole white cupboard, I need to empty that whole cupboard and then put it into another cupboard over there. So that's the stuff that's going to slow me down, if that makes sense. The last thing I need to move is my computer, my 2 monitors, and my phone system. And that's the last thing that I need to move. And obviously my mouse mat and my keyboard and like literally my setup. That's what I'll take over lunchtime on Friday. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd like you to come over if you can, and then you can help me. And Lindsay might be there as well. No, honestly, it's fine because there's no internet anyway, bro. So I know for a fact, mate, I want to move in right now. I know what I'm like, bro. I want to move in right now. But the problem is, I know I can't work effectively, and there's no point. It's a lot of extra money, mate. So there's no point fucking losing a couple of days like smashing the phones for no particular reason. I can just go there as long as they give me a key and the fob gets upgraded because I got a fob to get in the car park. They just need to upgrade it to open the back door, and as long as I can open the back door. Sienna's coming over after work. Tyler's going to the park with his friends, and then he gets on a bus now. Well, he's going to get on a bus, number 11, and then we meet him off the bus stop. And then Alyssa might be coming as well. But so what I'll do is I'll kind of wait for them all to come, and then maybe do an hour, and then I might start just like doing maybe 1 or 2 trips of all the piddly stuff, put it all in cupboards and all that shit. Like you said, take the Xbox over, the monitors over for them. I know it won't work, but take it all over tomorrow. Then obviously the internet's not going to be working, so it is what it is. But then at least I might even see, mate. I might even see, if I can make calls over there on my iPad, because maybe tomorrow I can work here in the morning until 3, do a good 4 or 5 hours solid, and then maybe tomorrow evening I can go over there in the evening because you got all the lights, see. So it's pitch black in my office practically. It's got no light at all, is it? No daylight, you know. Yeah, there's no point moving my computer stuff over because I cannot use it until Friday, and that'll piss me off. But I can use my iPad. I can ring hotels off my iPad and shit for an hour or two over there if I need to in this evening and tomorrow evening. But I don't think there's no point jumping the gun and trying to move everything over right now this very second because otherwise I'll be set up over there and I won't be able to make calls effectively, if that makes sense. So that's good. So what do you reckon? So you're finishing at 1, is it? So what time should I pick you up? Okay. Oh, because the summer's coming. The summer's coming, mate, and like, it's my 5th summer with an office. The first summer was the first summer I moved over there. It was boiling hot, obviously no aircon, but the window opened. Second summer the same. The third summer, as you know, the window handle broke. That summer was the worst ever, like ever, like horrible. And then last summer was in here, boiling hot, no natural sunlight and nothing like that. And it's just that this office is lovely and big. It's obviously huge, like it's twice the size of my other office, but it's just the sunlight, mate. It's really affecting me. It's I don't know. Oh, it was lovely. Like, let's be honest, I opened the window and like I remember I was looking at videos I used to do back then, and I remember making calls, opening the window and like having the window wide open and making calls at the same time, like on my computer with the window. I don't know, quite know remember how I set it up, but I must have put the window like on the desk away from the monitor because I was working like keyboard tapping away on the phones whilst the window was wide open. So the office I got now is yeah, it's nice. I'm hoping. Yeah, I think you'll like it. I don't think you've been in it before. It's on the side. It's next door. It's on the side of the kitchen. So literally next door. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll send you a quick video now, actually. But yeah, give me a shout. So you said Friday, is it? Oh no, did you say Thursday or Friday? Friday. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so Friday. Yeah. But to be honest with you, mate, you know, if everything is kind of in, you might just need. I might just, you know, you might just be able to come in and just setting everything up, the internet, like Xboxes and all that. You know. Just come down anyway, you know. What time have you got to be back then on Friday? Yeah, yeah. I think so. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'd do that. Yeah, yeah. If you need any help with piddly stuff, what day are you actually moving though? Oh wow. Okay, fucking hell. Yeah, I don't know what car I'm gonna have there because I'm trying to. I'm gonna get the Merc is going Friday for a 5-seater, and then I'm getting an XC90. You know the XC90 Volvo. It's like a 75 grand car. It's like fucking stunning, brand new. I'm getting that for a week. I'm using all my points. It's usually £200 a day. It's fucking nuts. It's like a 75 grand car. It's stunning. It's up there with the Range Rover and that, or just maybe just yeah, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, it's alright, bro. I'm literally sending you a video and then give me a text later. All right. See you. Fucking call me Geese one more time. All right. Have a good day. Ta bro. Hi, good morning. I haven't called for a while, but I was just wondering, is Alison there at all? My name's Charles. I've spoken to her before a few times, not for a long time, but my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based down in Cardiff. I was just wondering if she's free. Oh, thank you. Oh, Charles. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Wow, she's got a good memory. The last time I called was 6th of May of 2022, nearly 2 years ago. Yeah, so basically, I called her the first time, end of November 2019. Then I called her 6 months later in May 2021. Then it was a whole year, and now it's been another 2 years. I was only going to ask her, would I be allowed permission to pop her an email with my name, Charles, and my prices again? Would that be okay? No, no, listen, there's no rush, honestly. Yeah. No, that's fine. Trust me, I've been selling ink for 15 years and I never call it the right time. Honestly, I never call it the right time ever. But in terms of like pricing and everything, what I'll do is I'll quote for the two printers that she's given me in the past. Do you know if I know it's a long shot to ask. without her being here. But do you know if anything has changed, or shall I stick with the ones that she's given me? Yeah, yeah, perfect. No, no problem. And she said, and I'll be very upfront as well, because I obviously haven't called for 2 years. But she said, the last time we spoke, and she may have mentioned it in the past because it does say it on my notes. She's paying lower pricing. That's what I've got on my notes anyway. Which makes me think that she's lower than my standard pricing. My standard pricing is kind of in line with all the resellers in the UK, like online resellers and like the big companies. But when I have notes on there and it says paying like cheaper pricing, it usually means that a company's coming quite aggressively on price. So when I send it across, can you just ask her? I know obviously she's busy, but if there's any chance she can maybe give me some feedback, and if my pricing, I've quoted her 3 times in like 5 years or 4 years or 5 years, but I don't, even though I'm not calling very often, every time I do call and send an email, I don't want to be out on price every single time. If I run my own business, I can price what I want, but I'd like to see what she thinks of my pricing. And if she says, right, Charles, we're interested, but yeah, exactly. If I'm quoting £40 because it's in line with everyone else, and then she comes back and says, oh, I'm buying them for 20, that's fine. That some companies go in very aggressively, and you have to buy a certain amount, or they buy five, get a free car, and these crazy deals people do. But with me, what you see is what you get. But I can do not standard, sorry, stable pricing, which means that then if she does end up using me, 6 months later, it should still be the same price. A year later, it should still be the same price. That's why I've done so well in business. Not because I'm trying to be cheaper. It's because I'm trying to show people continuity of quality and pricing. If that makes sense, I'd probably rumbled on a bit, but yeah, is that okay? Put that in a nutshell for me. Yeah, I think what you said initially. Yeah, if I'm not good enough, you could just say charge it out on price, sort it out, mate. You know. But yeah, I'll send it over now. But thank you very much for allowing me to do so. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hi, Neil. Yeah. Y- if I'm going to be honest, yeah, because it moves in transit. So I know this from working for a manufacturing company, remanufacturing company. Sorry. So basically, it looks. I know it's a lot easier saying this, but I get this quite a lot. So it looks quite dramatic. It can look quite dramatic, but if you just wipe it down, it should be fine. But it's basically it expands in heat, and then it moves across in transit as well. Sounds like an excuse, but it is the truth. If you just bung it in, it'll work fine. I don't have any issues with it. My wholesalers in. Remember, I said I've used a new wholesaler in Newport. If there's any issue with it, mate, I'll drive to the wholesaler in Newport and show them and get a replacement or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think so, mate. But it's one of those things, and it's people expecting perfect, but the problem is with the HP originals, there may be no powder anywhere, but then it's 180 quid. So it's one of them, isn't it? It's just yeah. Obviously, apologize on my behalf if you can, and then give me a ring if there's any issues or any problems, mate. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Speak to you in a bit. Thanks, mate. Bye, bye. Hello. Oh, okay. I'll get my missus come out now. 2 seconds. Cheers. Bye. All right. Just eats outside, I think. All right. Ta-da. Bye. Oh, fucking hell. Hi guys, I'm just trying to leave a message for Joe. I haven't called for a while, but my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. I was hoping she could give me a quick call back on the Cardiff number, 02922 and I will send a quick email through as well. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye. Let's go. What's happening, bro? Yeah, man. Let's do that then. Yeah, that's really good actually. That's probably much better for me, obviously. What I was gonna say though, so Tyler got on the bus number 11. So a couple of things. We need to go meet Tyler, from town for him to walk back, but that won't take too long. Maybe you could stay in the office as well. You don't have to come if you don't need to. And the only other thing is, Sienna was going to come to the office after school. Would you be? Would Stacey? Would she be okay with staying with Stacey? Obviously, I'll ask Lindsay as well. With Jacob maybe for a couple of hours whilst you're down this end, and then I can pick it up when I drop you off. I presume you don't want to. Well, it depends on what time you want to go back. I presume you don't want to go back late because I know you work a lot and everything. So let me know what time. Let me know if that works for you. You said you finished about 5:30. So how about I come back to the office 4:30, 5:30, 5:30, 6. What time do you finish work? 4:30, 5. Oh, do you know what, mate? I might just come and grab you straight away. Yeah, just let me know about the idea with Sienna. If not, I might have to drop it back after and then come and grab you if you want to stay later or if she's not able to stay. So yeah, give me a shout on that, bro. I'll switch in a minute. Hi, good morning. I haven't called for a while, but I was just looking for Kelly. Oh, I wasn't expecting that because I haven't called for quite some time. Very quickly, my name's Charles. You may not remember me because it was a very, very long time ago, but I called up and I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. And I called up and I asked for permission to leave my name, Charles, and my contact details. It was admin at witheridge.devon email address. Um, yeah, and I asked if I could leave some prices for ink, and you very kindly gave me the model of a printer. But I did say at the time, Kelly, that I'm not going to do your head in, so no hassling, no badgering, no pestering. And the last time I called was the 21st of April, 2021. Yeah, so it was only 3 years ago. But I've plucked up the courage today to give you a call. I was hoping, would you allow me permission again to pop you an email with my name, Charles, my company details, and my pricing again? Would that be okay with you? Are you sure? Yeah. No, no, it's fine. Low, yeah, yeah. Honestly, it's fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I was actually going to say that's really interesting. Oh yeah, go on. Sorry. The copier. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would that be okay? Yeah. Oh, well, to be honest, yeah, it's that. No, yeah, to be honest, I've done this for 15 years, and one thing I've learned over the years is to be extremely patient with people. My problem is I don't call enough. I actually sometimes get told off, Kelly. So when honestly I do. So basically with me, I have a good conversation. So when I send over the quote, happy days. Now it's really interesting if you mention 6 months because normally this is what I do. I say, well, no problem, get in touch when you're ready. I send over the email and then I get on with the rest of my day. And now, after 7 years of running my own company, I've got like 9,000 quote. Genuinely, I'm not like I wish it was less. I got like 9,000 quotes, and it obviously not just schools. It's like other companies. It's a couple of thousand schools. The point is, I haven't been doing things the right way. I'm a bit like a dinosaur. I think I know best, and I'm a bit like old in the tooth, if that makes sense. So I've got this new little system now. So what I do now, and if this is okay with you, is I'll send you an email today with my name, Charles, my company details, my prices, just for reference. And then, as long as you're okay with it, I'll give you a bell in 6 months. So 6 months to me would be middle of September, call it maybe, because I don't want to call you at the beginning for obvious reasons. But I could call you maybe middle or end. Now, if what happens then is it pops up because I haven't got a good memory. It sounds like I do, Kelly, but I've only got the benefit of notes. Honestly, everyone's like, "Oh my God, you remember 3 years ago?" And I'm like, "No, it's just that I've put it on my, I've got the email in front of me." So basically, what will happen then in September, well, two things will happen. You'll either get in touch yourself off your own back and ask me questions or what have you. Or the second thing, more likely to happen, is I'll give you a ring middle of September, end of September. You'll be flat out, really busy. So the conversation will probably be like, "Hi Kelly, it's Charles from down in Cardiff. Oh Charles, I'm really busy. I've got stock. Call me in a month." So then what then happens is I reschedule the call back to pop up when you tell me, if that makes sense. And it's working quite well, but it's a new way of doing things, and like I said, I'm a bit of a dinosaur, so I'm trying to get used to it. But my normal tactic is just to quote and then call back a year, 2, 3 years later, which doesn't work because your emails by the end of today will be my email will be further down, you know. But I'll send it over now. Just to ask very quickly, and I do need to be upfront because obviously I don't speak to you often enough to beat around the bush. Would you be comfortable or what's the kind of current setup when you do order for your own printer? Do you buy the original or the non-original, if that makes sense? Okay. Internal work. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I was gonna. That was my second question. So the one with X on the end. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you go for the high capacity. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. No problem. Well, it's interesting you should say about that actually, because my business is based. It sounds so wishy-washy, but my business is based on relationships, and what I mean by that is the trust is there with me and my customers because I've got that much knowledge and experience that people come to me, even big companies. So I've got, for example, Specsavers, McDonald's, got my foot in the door with a number of companies who come to me and say, right, Charles, what printer would you recommend? This printer's died. The HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP M452 or what have you, that's died. What would you recommend? And I'll be like, don't get the newest one. And they'll be like, what do you mean? We were about to purchase the newest version. And I'm like, no, don't get the newest one. The toners are a nightmare for non-original because nobody will tell you that. If I'm going to be honest with you, nobody will tell you they're a nightmare. But the toners, they you may purchase them and then they don't get recognised, which is frustrating. And then the other alternatives then is buy the originals. They're £200 each. So you've gone and bought a printer for 300 quid, 400 quid, and then you've gone and replaced all four colours and it costs you like £700, 800, which you then have to justify because obviously it's internal work and it's a backup for the photocopier. So what I come in is I'm saying, okay, it'll save you money. Number, obviously that's extremely important, but that's only on paper. In reality, three things have to happen. The printer has to recognize it, so they have to fit and they have to work. The second thing is the print quality has to be good enough. And I know what you mean with internal work. It's not as crucial or as important, but in my opinion, you're still paying for something. So for me, the color has to be vibrant and not dull and lifeless, and the black and white printing has to be dense and bold. I don't know how much black and white printing you do, but if you do black and white, it does still. It can't be light, if that makes sense, and faint. And the third thing is the page life. You mentioned about buying X toners, the high capacity. Well, guess what? There's a print supply status page. You can do it at any given point. You can do it right now, and you can check the performance of the black, the blue, the yellow, the pink individually, and you can actually check to see how many pages each individual color has done. So instead of thinking, oh, the toners are not lasting as long as the originals, because that's what a lot of people have said over the years, the toners don't last as long. Well, the fact is you can do a report. Not the fact is that you can do a report and there's the factual information in front of you. So instead of working off emotion or they just don't last as long, you can actually be like, no, they don't last as long because look, here's the evidence to say they haven't, if that makes sense. So for me, it's not just about giving you cheap. Obviously, you've got to get three quotes, and you've got to justify if you come to. If I'm slightly higher than everyone else, you've got to justify it. But in saying that, Kelly, I work for myself. It's my own company. I know my pricing. It's just a bit of teamwork. If I say 50 quid a box, and people are coming in at 48 or 45, then you come to me and say, right, Charles, can you match it, or can you? And I'll be, yeah, yeah. What do you want me to do? Because it's about working as a team, and that's where the relationship comes in. Does that make sense? It's not just about do you know what I mean? I don't want it. And you've really hit a nerve with me there about cheaper things because I really get riled up about it because people they want the cheapest, but they want the best quality. And your attitude is just perfect. Like for me as a supplier, yeah, well, they got sayings, haven't they? Buy cheap, buy twice, and all that. Yeah, but the thing is, when you look at it on paper, my prices will always be cheaper than originals. But where people I think go wrong is when they sell non-original toners, they go, oh, we can do a deal like buy four, get one free, and sometimes you just need a yellow. Do you know what I mean? You just need a random yellow toner, before you do a print run or whatever, and people are like, oh, this and get this free, and then you get in a bit of a tiz. You're like, oh, what's best value and everything? But for me, my prices remain stable and consistent. And then it's just me you're dealing with. And then if any issues, any problems, I face it head on. If you ring me up and say, I've got a customer now and we're on WhatsApp business and it's a customer actually, funny enough, in Cardiff. He's an MP. It's like a politician guy. And I recommended a printer to him. And then he had the toner. And I said, any issues like with the toner, let me know. It's a new printer, new toner. And I know, touch wood, I know, like I've been touching wood, and it's made no difference because he's messaged me with an issue, and there's powder everywhere. So I'm trying to calm him down and say, listen, this is what you need to do and everything. Now, I would rather him message me, Kelly, and go, can I have 5 more toners, please, Charles? But that's just not life. That's just not sometimes how life works. I've got to face him head on. Now I'm dealing right now as we're speaking. I've got to now message him and try and overcome the issue. But I think that's why I've stayed in business is because I'm willing to face that the same as I was ready for his order. If that makes sense, I'm trying to be like the same energy no matter what. If you order one toner, if you order 15 toners, I will treat you guys the same. But I really appreciate that. I'm going to send that email over now. Thank you very, very much for it, for allowing me to do so. Oh, same email as well, admin at Witheridge. Kelly, because I haven't emailed you for a while. Yeah, perfect. I'll send it over now. I'll give you a bell in September. Apologies for blabbering on, but you're really up my street. I have to say it. I'm sorry, but honestly, I know you're a low user, but everything. But you've been very. Do you know what? In a short conversation, you've been very upfront with me. You've let me know where I stand. You've allowed me to quote back in September as well. Honestly, if you end up using me, you'll never get any hassling from me. Hopefully, I've proven that. We're not ringing for 3 years. And but my attitude is this: you've got to keep this printer going, in my opinion. So I could be there to help you keep it going as well. We can work as a team. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. You have a lovely day, Kelly, and I'll put my name Charles on it. And thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. What's happening, bro? Yeah, that's fine. The only thing is though, mate, if I end up moving my stuff over, um, in time for Friday lunchtime, that's when the internet's going on. So if I end up moving some stuff over tonight, some stuff over tomorrow, if I'm all kind of set for Friday, did you want to maybe leave it for Friday because I won't need you for moving stuff, and did you want to maybe pop over on Saturday or um, Sunday with Jacob because I take Sienna and Nico to the office Sunday. So either one of two things really. Either pop over Sunday with Jacob, I can pick you up. Oh shit, car. I should have enough space. You in the front, Jacob in the back. Yeah, because I presume Cass is still a bit too young, maybe. But I've only got a 5-seater from Friday. The 7-seater's going back Friday. So yeah, I'll only have space there 'cause I'll have Sienna and Nico. So let me know about Sunday. There's no rush, no, mate. I come to the office every Sunday with Nico and Sienna. And Saturday I'm working 10 till 4, and Tyler's coming in with his friend, but they might be going into town as well. So let me know Saturday or Sunday what your thoughts are. And in terms of Friday, still more than happy for you to come down, but 100%. But you may not be needed for moving things around. So like, you can just come down and chill and whatever. But, I could pick you up and I could take you back in the evening. Yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are, bro. Speak to you in a bit. Hiya, Tracy. Hiya. Yeah, it was only a quick one. I just wanted to ask your advice on when you think. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now because when I called you, I had it in my head. So, so Steve emailed and said I can start moving across things now. So I asked if my fob, because my fob doesn't work on the door. Yeah, and obviously the keys as well, or the key rather. So that's fine. I'm sure you'll be able to sort that out. But what would your advice be? Because what I want to keep my downtime to a minimum off the phones, if that makes sense. So I can still make calls on my iPad, my iPhone, like I said, but yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah. So well, it's basically it's the evening. So okay, so this is what I'm thinking about doing. Is I'm thinking about starting to move some stuff over after the school run this evening. So just kind of get all the piddly bits over there. So like for example, my white cupboard, put all that in black bags, move it all over. Do you have anything to move it over with? Because I wasn't here when you guys moved me over to here, so I don't know the process of an office move because I wasn't here. So what's the process? Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put the car out the front. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. So what the only thing is, what about my TV? Because that is there any chance if there's only one thing that he'd be able to do is could he just do the TV? Because that's what I use over the weekend. Oh no, it's on the wall. Oh yeah, take and then put. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah. What do you think I meant? Yeah, if you. Yeah, yeah. Well, it goes. It's the bracket. Remember the brackets that I paid Graham to do? So it's on the same bracket that Graham did in the other office. I don't know, but I don't know who moved it in the first place because, like I said, I wasn't here, so I don't know how you guys did it. All I know is I came here and it was just all my stuff was here. So I don't even know. But if that TV can be on the wall I don't get me wrong, if it's Monday, whatever, Tuesday, the wallboards, if it's Monday, Tuesday, that's fine. But the wallboards is one thing, you know. No, it's just the TV. I was just wondering if he could. So it's not Dave that moves the TV, is it? It's Graham, is it? Yeah, yeah. He doesn't work Fridays. Well, just move it on. It's fine. So he's going to move the TV and the wallboards. Fingers crossed. Monday. Um, no, no, it's my fault. It's my fault. I replied to you directly, and then I realised that you copied in Stevie, so it's my fault. So she replied and said, "Hello, Charles. The internet will be up and running by 12 p.m. on Friday. However, I will let you know if I've managed to get this done earlier. Because the thing is, if she gets it, imagine if she gets it done by tomorrow, the internet, and I haven't moved anything in. I'll be. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then it says, yes, you can have access to both offices until complete. You can start moving stuff when you're ready. So to me, because that was an hour ago, that was nearly 2 hours ago. So for me, that she's like, yep, crack on. So yeah, exactly. So the crack on without you. Yeah. So the wall boards are going to be moved over with Dave, obviously, and no, she hasn't mentioned anything about the wallboards or the TV. Do you want me to reply back to her? Could you please give me a day next week when my boards exactly so when my boards and TV I'll put TV on wall in brackets in case okay so and TV on wall can please can you give me the TV and bracket yeah uh Could you please give me a day next week when my boards and TV and bracket can be moved? Could you please give me a day? So I've said please. That's fine. So what I was going to say is, so the desks are over there, the chairs are over there. I'll obviously be over there this evening. So if I need anything else from you, you guys are going to be. You don't work Fridays, do you? I don't think. Exactly. So that's why it's better if I start moving things over this evening, and then if I need anything tomorrow, you're there. But if I need anything Friday, you're not going to be there, and neither's Dave. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I don't need to move any desks from here. I don't need to move anything that is yours. I leave. Anything that is mine, I take. Exactly. So yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So there's a white cupboard here. So I don't need to move the white. Obviously, I wouldn't move the white cupboard. It stays here. Exactly. Exactly. Sorted. Right. So that's what I'll do. Do I need is there anything that I've missed, or have you thought of anything that I've missed, or anything like that? Or perfect on the table, diamond. Yeah. And can you check the fob? Because what I don't want to do is go over there at like 6 o'clock or something, and then I can't open the back door. And if that makes sense, or leave a fob if you want in the white cupboard. Yeah. Thank you. Perfect. So I'll get that for Rosina. Diamond. Perfect. And I'll grab that. Yeah. So and the last thing I wanted to say is once. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't work to come in. Okay. Can you double check it before, like, confirm somehow? Okay. Okay. I'll come over before Stevie leaves then today to make sure. Yeah. Perfect. And then the last thing is, once I've got everything set up with the wallboards and the TV next week, there's just one last thing that I didn't mention that I'm hoping you can help me with. So my three desks are going to face outwards. Is there any chance to make it cleaner? And can you put boards on the back? Like some desks they have, like desks in the room next door. They have those boards that because obviously when you look at my three desks, it's going to have all this stuff underneath the desks. So do you have any like boards, or what happens there when I want that covered? Does that make sense? Yeah, from the other side. So when you open the door, I'm going to be in the corner. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be in the yeah. So at the moment I'm facing the wall. Boards, maybe. What? Correct. That's what Dave said. That's what Dave said. Yeah, that's what the desk next door have that, and he said that story. I thought he was joking. Okay, it's obviously true. Yeah. So in other offices here, I don't know about other offices, but I know there's a desk next door with a privacy board already attached in the middle. But my three desks here don't have it, and as far as I'm aware, the desks in the yeah. Mm, yeah. Correct. Oh no, I don't have a privacy board on my desk. Yeah, but that would mean then moving three desks over, wouldn't it? I haven't got a clue. Oh, I've just noticed it, and me and Dave had a conversation. But yeah, yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. So they're not your type. It's not kind of like yeah. Okay, okay. So how much off the top of your head do you know how much privacy boards are? Okay. And then the only other thing is, at the back, similar situation, at the back of my monitors, at the moment they face the wall, so it doesn't matter. But they're not going to face the wall when I move in. They're going to face the door. So when you open the door, all my wires, the back of monitors, it's all going to look messy. So does any of your clients have those boards that come up? I don't know what they're called, but similar situation. Dividers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Would Okay, so that's the last thing really is just the dividers and the privacy boards. Yeah, I don't think it'll be three. It may well be four, but you can see the configuration next week. There's no rush, but you pop in next week when you're free, and you have a look yourself, and then I'll show you what I'm on about, and then you'll see with your eyes then, and then you'll know what to recommend. But I don't think moving the desk. I don't know about what your thoughts are, but I don't think moving desks over from here to there just for privacy boards. But then it depends on the cost. If it's or I don't know. I haven't got a clue. The cost of privacy boards, but or any boards really. I'm sure it wouldn't be. I don't know. I don't even know. Who was the last? Yeah, the top. Yeah, the divider shouldn't be a problem. Should I if they're expensive, what what shall I do then? Should I? Would it be worth moving the desks over here from over here? Give me 2 seconds. I'll see. Okay, so they look no problem. Yeah. Yeah, let's start then. Let's figure it out because I don't want to go like searching for something that you can sort yourself. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't mind buying. I don't honestly. I don't mind buying them. But what I don't want to do is, well, it's 100%. Well, I don't want to say, oh, don't worry, I'll buy them all, and then they end up being like 50 quid each, and then I gotta have, it's stupid spending that amount. If you've already got desks with them on there. But the desks are in Castle, so then obviously it's a hassle getting the desks from here to there. Well, exactly. But if it, exactly, yeah. Honestly, I don't mind buying the privacy boards. Yeah, no problem. There's no rush. Honestly, there's no rush. You'll see the setup next week, but you'll see exactly what I mean. I can already emphasize like seeing it, and then it'll just look. You know what it's going to look like because obviously everything you'll know next week, but you know already in your head. Anyway, I'll leave you to it, and I'll and have a lovely afternoon. And so I'll hear off. So the key will be left in the. So I can just crack on then. So I'll grab the. No, the fob will be updated. Key will be in the office, and the fob's going to be updated. Yeah. No, no, you're going to update my fob. Yeah. No. Perfect. All right, Tracy. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you. Ta-da. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah, to be honest with you, bro, it looks like things are going to be moving this afternoon and tomorrow evening. So I reckon by Friday I'll be in, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because then I can just walk in the office Friday morning, 9:30, and then just kind of wait for the internet to go on. But I've still got access to this office until next week. So yeah, mate, let's do Sunday. That's a good shout. And if Stacey comes down, if she parks up, maybe she can have a quick look at the office. I don't know if she's seen the last one, but anyway, just but nobody's here on Sunday. You've been down there to Temple before, so go to Temple, not Castle. So go to the old office. She can park up outside, and if there's anyone outside, I can come down and let you in through the fob, and I can even give you. Oh no, I gotta let you in because it's a fob. Anyway, bro, have a good afternoon, and fingers crossed you Sunday, and I'll speak to you in and out anyway, mate. And yeah, speak to you in a bit. Peace out.
Problemem varsa.
Hi guys. I haven't called for some time. My name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little ink business based in Cardiff. And I spoke to Lindsay before, and I was hoping she'd give me a quick call back on a Cardiff number, 02922 and I'll pop a quick email through as well. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye. Hi, good afternoon. I haven't called for quite some time, but I was just wondering, is Nicola still there at all? Oh, hi, Nicola. You may not remember me because it was a very long time that I called the school, but my name's Charles. I'm a sole trader. I run my own little link business based in Cardiff. Um, yeah, so I've got the benefit of notes and you don't. So I'm impressed with your memory, not mine, because mine's shot to pieces. I can't remember anything. But I called you last, Nicola, on the 6th of May 2022. So it's been 2 years. I've never done anybody's head in the school. The first time I ever called the school was February of 2020. Mrs. Munslow. Are you Mrs. Munslow? No. Okay, I was going to say I thought you might be one and the same person. Maybe I was upgraded from Mrs. Munslow to Nicola, but no. So when I first, because that's honestly that sometimes happens. They're like, no, call me Mrs. Munslow. Then eventually they're like, call me Nicola. And then, so it's not that occasion. So when I first called 4 years ago, Mrs. Munslow gave me permission to pop an email through with my name, Charles, company details, and prices for some ink for a brother printer. Then I called up in in July 2021. That was with you. You said to email and address it to Mrs. Munslow. That was 6, 7 months later, or when? No, yeah, it was a long time later. And then it was a year later. Then I spoke to you again, and then it's been 2 years. So I think I've proven, hopefully, that I'm never going to pester, badger, hassle anybody there ever. But I was going to ask, would you allow me permission again to pop an email through with my name, Charles, and my prices? Are you sure? Would that be okay? Yeah. Honestly, there is clearly no rush my end. So take your time. The only thing is, I will say, I'll be very upfront with you because I've waited this long to not beat around the bush. You were paying cheaper prices than what I was quoting. Now, I've done this 15 years now. It's my 15th year and my 7th year by myself. I can price whatever I want. But, and this is a big but, I got to be honest with you, I don't know if we're going to be on the same page, only because it sounds wishy-washy, Nicola, but I've stayed in business not because I'm trying to be the cheapest, it's because of my relationship with my customers. So any issues, any problems, I deal with head on. I don't, as you can tell, I don't hassle for orders. I don't. I'm very kind of like straight to the point. This is the price, and if you're happy with it, and also like for example with drums, sometimes you replace a drum and it comes up with a drum message, and I teach my customers to override the drum message, because if you don't override it in a month or two, exactly that, and that's what I'm saying. So I spoke to a hotel a few weeks ago, and they were ordering, and this is God's honest truth. They have the same printer as you, similar printer anyway, same drum, and their drum has to be replaced every 6 toners, and they were replacing the drum every month, because what was happening is they were replacing the drum, and then they weren't getting rid of the error message, and then they were ignoring it, and then the error message was coming a month later. They would replace the drum again, thinking it needed to be replaced because it was asking to be replaced. And then I've come along and said, guys, you can replace it once a year, like if that. And they were replacing it genuinely once a month or once every other month. That's what you said before, exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say. So exactly. And to be honest with you, I just want to be there in the background. You emailed me back last time. You said I'll file it, your email. And I appreciate that, because it's one of these situations where I don't want to say, oh, I can beat their prices, whatever, which I can, but I want to get your business in a more kind of organic way, because, there's people out there ringing my customers today, and I want them to say what you've just said, if that makes sense, So anyway, I'll send you the email through, and then is there any other printer, or is it the same one that you've given me, the brother contract, isn't it? Yeah, of course. So yeah, so it's just the brother. I'll send it over. Please keep me on file, and then next time you're looking, or what I'll say to you is, if anything changes, so if anything changes in terms of an account manager or pricing or any printer change, anything at all, I'll be there at the other end of a phone or the other end of an email. Is that okay, Nicola? No problem at all. I'll speak to you soon, and you have a lovely day. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. No fucking way. No, bruv. Fuck. Hi, good afternoon. I was just looking to go through to Hiya. I was just looking to go through to Gint's. Oh, no problem. I'll send him a quick email through now. Okay, thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye. You too. Bye bye. Bye bye. Ah. Ah. Bloody hell, man. So a customer ordered a printer. So a customer ordered a printer and there was 100 plus in stock. When did he order it? It's just in my drafts. He ordered it 1st of March. Fucking no. 6th of March. I've just sent them the fucking order. It's gone down from 100 to 100 plus to 50, 50 to 33, and 33 to 1. I'm like, what is going on? So I need to find this printer again. Cannot believe it. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm out. I gotta move offices soon as well.